In life, everyone carries invisible burdens. Some carry memories, things long gone yet still clinging, as if the past has the right to dictate the present. Some carry regrets, missed opportunities, endless what-ifs, keeping them from fully living today. Some carry anger, a smoldering fire that burns their own soul more than anyone else's. And some are haunted by success, they keep running forward. But the faster they run, the emptier they feel. All these burdens are placed on our shoulders by none other than ourselves. The act of releasing them is what people call letting go. But what does letting go truly mean? Is it forgetting, denying, or avoiding? Or is it a wise choice to free ourselves from the invisible strings that bind us? And more importantly, why is it that only through letting go can we touch freedom, not the freedom of external circumstances, but one that arises from within? In Eastern philosophy, especially Lao Tzu's teachings, there is an important concept, Wu Wei. Many mistake Wu Wei for passivity, for doing nothing, but in truth, Lao Tzu spoke of living in harmony with nature, without forcing, without resistance. When water flows, we let it flow, neither pushing against it nor forcing it to move upstream. Letting go, in this spirit, is returning to our natural balance, where the soul feels light and life flows harmoniously. On the other hand, Western philosophy approaches letting go through the lens of perception. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "It's not things that disturb us, but our judgments about them." This saying reflects clearly the relationship between humans and the world. We cannot control events, circumstances, or other people, but we can control how we respond to them. Letting go, therefore, is not discarding reality, but shifting perspective. When we change our attitude, suffering can dissolve, even if the situation remains the same. We could say, the East emphasizes harmony with nature, while the West emphasizes freedom of perception. Yet both streams meet at one point. Letting go is an act of wisdom. It is not avoidance, but a conscious choice, a choice not to let what lies beyond our control dictate our inner world. Often, when people hear the words letting go, they think of defeat. They believe it means giving up effort, surrendering to fate, accepting failure, but in truth, that is a mistaken view. Letting go is not giving up. On the contrary, letting go is releasing energy. When we cling to something that no longer belongs to us, a relationship, an opportunity, or an expectation, a vast amount of mental energy gets trapped in regret. It's like a river blocked by a dam. Water cannot flow, only stagnates, turning stale. Letting go is breaking that dam, allowing energy to flow again, nourishing life. We do not abandon action. We only abandon useless attachment, so we can move forward with a lighter heart. Another misconception is that letting go equals irresponsibility. People fear that if we let go, we will become indifferent, careless. But in fact, letting go requires great awareness. Only in awareness can we see clearly what lies within our control and what does not. Epictetus once said, "Some things are up to us, some are not." True responsibility is not about carrying everything, but about focusing our full attention and effort on what we truly can master. Finally, many assume that letting go means loss. They think that when we release something, we will become empty, deprived. But if we look closer, letting go is not losing, it is making space for new life to enter. Just as when we clear an old room, discarding broken things, the room does not become poorer, it becomes more spacious, ready to welcome the new. In life, too, when we bravely let go of a burden, a toxic relationship, or an outdated belief, we open the door for new opportunities, new friendships, new wisdom. In essence, letting go is an act of intelligence. It is not running away, but facing reality and distinguishing between what we can and cannot control. And that distinction is the key to freedom. When we hold on only to what truly belongs to us, and release what does not, our inner world becomes clear and light. That freedom cannot be given by anyone, nor taken away. It is born directly from wisdom and the courage to let go. In today's fast-paced life, letting go is no longer just a distant philosophy, it is an essential life skill. In work, letting go does not mean shirking responsibility or working carelessly. On the contrary, it means stopping endless comparisons and releasing unrealistic expectations. We often suffer because we want everything perfect, want success instantly, want results exactly as imagined. But if we cling only to results, we lose the joy of the process. Letting go at work means, give your best. Dedicate fully, but don't let the outcome, shaped by countless factors beyond your control, enslave your soul. That is true professionalism, to act responsibly, while keeping the heart free. In relationships, letting go means knowing when to release. We often try to hold on to those who have chosen to leave, or clutch past wounds to blame endlessly. But holding on to someone who doesn't want to stay turns love into chains. Holding on to a wound keeps it from healing. Letting go in love is not indifference, but granting both ourselves and the other person the freedom to forgive, to heal, to begin anew. In personal growth, letting go is even more vital. Many confuse letting go with settling, but in truth, letting go does not mean stopping. It is the momentum that allows us to move forward more lightly. Free from anger, regret, or illusions about ourselves, we release enormous inner energy, the very soil from which creativity, courage, and depth of living grow. Those who know how to let go never stop advancing, but they advance with lighter shoulders. Imagine this: a man fails in business. If he keeps clinging to the pain, punishing himself for past mistakes, his mind will drown in despair and paralysis. He will no longer dare to try again, no longer dare to dream. But if he knows how to let go, not letting go of the dream, but of the obsession with failure, everything changes. Freed from that burden, he can learn the lesson, grow wiser, and rise for a new journey. Letting go, here, is the beginning, the transformation of pain into strength. In a world where everyone must face pressure, loss, and change, letting go is not just a philosophy, it is a survival skill for a peaceful life. Without letting go, we remain trapped in cycles of suffering. With letting go, we can continue our journey in peace, strength, and creativity. Letting go is not abandoning. It is not turning away from life or ignoring responsibility. Letting go is a conscious choice to keep what truly matters and release what only weighs us down. In a world of constant change, where tomorrow is uncertain, the only thing we can truly govern is our inner self. We cannot control the flow of life, but we can steer the boat of our soul. And therein lies freedom. Freedom is not having everything, but being unbound by anything that does not belong to us. Happiness, in the end, is not a distant mountain peak, but the ability to live fully in each moment, with a light heart. When we learn to let go, we stop being pulled backward by the past, or haunted by the future. When we learn to let go, we can smile at ourselves, even in the storms. Perhaps happiness begins here, in the art of letting go, so that one day, when looking back, we see that we have walked through life not with heavy shoulders, but with a free and open soul. And that is the greatest gift we can give ourselves. Letting go is not losing, it is returning to the freedom that has always lived within us. And what about you? Have you ever experienced a moment of letting go that truly changed your life? Share it in the comments. Your story may be the encouragement someone out there needs right now. If these reflections resonate with you, don't forget to follow the channel for more journeys into philosophy. Who knows, between these words and sounds, you may just find a piece of freedom for yourself.